Hey everyone, it's NerfBoyProductions here, and welcome to my cottage in the middle of nowhere. What a better place than to review the brand new Nerf Zombie Strike Outbreaker Bow. This bow, tell me it doesn't look like the Crossfire bow. This is the newest Zombie Strike bow, and they have just gone all out on the design of this thing. I think that's probably my favorite thing about this blaster when I first saw it is just the design, which I will get into more in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the box real quick. 5-dart rotating drum, comic book picture of the dude there. We got a whole picture of the blaster, but the blaster's actually inside the box, so we can't exactly see it yet. Real crossbow action, and then it just basically says the mission is make a break to safety, the function is the blasting crossbow, and the results are cross out zombies. Honestly, Nerf, just because you did this on the first couple blasters, we don't care. You don't have to tell me what the mission is. But it comes with 5 elite darts. Honestly, I think they could do a little bit better than just giving us 5 with this. But that's the box. I'm in the middle of the woods where zombies are likely to attack. Or are they less likely to attack? Maybe they're less likely to attack because you're in the middle of nowhere. But maybe people in the middle of nowhere are more likely to have crossbows. So, undo the box here and pull out the, oh, that's cool. The Outbreaker Bow here comes, looks like this out of the box, so that's pretty nifty. We got some instructions behind here. Who cares? And then, I'm trying to do this unboxing standing up to make me feel like a little more involved or something. But so far, it's just proving more difficult than it's worth. So, for anyone who follows my vlog channel, you'll know that, lately, I haven't been posting. I just finished my semester of film school, so expect more videos on that second channel, and if you don't know about it, what are you doing? So, here's our bow. Here's what we're dealing with here. We got some pieces we need to assemble. I'm going to go ahead and guess it does this. There we go. Then pull the string underneath these scissors here, which are pretty cool. I'll get into that in a moment, but that's pretty interesting. You can actually take off this bow, these strings, anytime you want. So it's assembled, and the first thing I want to let you guys know is that it's not actually bow-powered or string-powered. They've done some blasters like the crossbolt where it actually is bolt-powered, but this one is pretty much the Crossfire bow, whereas it just has a primer on the top that basically just a gun. The bow is for looks, but it does look nice, but it's one of those things where if you don't want to include it, it doesn't come attached on the box. And for that reason, you could actually just never attach it, and you'd have a little more streamlined blaster. So, like I said, the aesthetics of this gun are freaking crazy. We have, like, some sort of adjustable ratchet right here, and just anchoring the whole gun together. What looks like, I don't even know, it looks like a dynamite package for the cylinder. We have scissors for the primer. We have pliers for a handle, which is just nuts. I don't even know what this stock is. Of course, we have tons of the bandaging everywhere. They just went absolutely nuts. Like, little wrenches in there, and just everything about this blaster is just like hacksaw put together. Front of the bow, we have Nerf logo, Outbreaker Bow. Kind of solves the issue of only painting the right side of the gun when they paint the front. But you have the Zombie Strike logo on the right side, nothing on the left. Trigger pull's nice, but the priming I find isn't very nice. You have to put your fingers in the scissor prongs, and it just really, really hurts my fingers. You know what? Don't put your fingers in the scissor holes. Put them kind of like over them. And that's a lot better. It's still kind of hard to just get a grip. Maybe if you took your whole hand and just... I just don't like that. I get it that they're trying to go for the cool look, but... no. One tactical rail on the top. No real sling points anywhere. But again, it's a 5-dart rotating cylinder. And it's just going to rotate through with every shot. But it's bow style, and it's got the cool aesthetics, which I think is pretty much the thing that this gun really has going for it, is how unique it looks. It's also very small, and nice of them to put a stock, but you're not going to shoulder it like this. Like, this looks ridiculous. So, got my 5 darts we'll take out here, because, yeah, they only gave you 5 darts with this bow. 5 darts, which is nuts. Now, this is a 5-dart cylinder. Before this, we had the Crossfire bow, which was a 4-dart automatic AR system. So it's worth noting that when you twist this, it has a really nice like give to it. I don't know, I like the rotation of that. But yeah, so the previous bow, the Crossfire bow, was a 4-shot. This is a 5-shot. Not much of an upgrade. Also, with the Crossfire bow, you could put a dart in any chamber you wanted, and it would fire it. So that was kind of a win, whereas this you need to make sure it's kind of lined up. Let's see how the performance is. Okay, not bad. So the performance is actually increased tremendously. Yeah, that sells it. The performance is a lot better than the crossfire bow. Oh yeah, that's actually yeah, that's really good. Everything's aiming a little bit high, but yeah, so the performance on this guy's a lot better. They never claim ranges on the zombie strike guns because that's not really what it's all about. It's more about the uniqueness and the flavor, so I'm not going to pin them for that. But yeah, nothing complainable about the performance. It does have air restrictors and all that, so plenty to mod if you want. Trigger pull's alright. The handle's a little bit uncomfortable. There's just some bits that get into my hand, but who am I to say when you're 17 years old? So yeah, I already pretty much mentioned everything like tactical rails, and again, just to recap, you don't need to use this bow piece. So if you like the whole blaster as a blaster, but you don't like the bow piece, it does come removed, so you can actually take it off. Now, once you click it in, I'm pretty sure it's in for good. Yeah, so that's that. But if you don't like it, just don't put it on. But yeah, the blaster looks really cool. There's even some wing nuts. That is a really cool look. I just found that. That's very cool, the wing nuts. This is a right angle, like an angle measurer. Oh my gosh, that's very, very cool. So aesthetics, 10 out of 10. Performance is a solid 7 out of 10. Darts fly a little high, little fishtaily, but distance is all there. But then performance also maybe 6.5 out of 10, because as far as performance is considered, if you're running around on the battlefield and you're scavenging for darts and you want to throw them in, it's going to be a little bit harder to do in this guy. I also would not personally put on the bowstrings because, honestly, if they're not doing anything and they're not doing the power, I mean, honestly, there is the argument that these bowstrings are going to pull the plunger back faster, but with the bowstrings and without them, it's the exact same. I can promise you that this has no extra benefit. Here's the thing though, you could do a pretty cool mod where you take this string off and do like some sort of, I don't know, Kevlar rope kind of stretchy mod thing, and then like with a higher powered thing, and then these would actually be pulling the plunger back further, and you could get some extra awesomeness distance out of this, which would be really cool to see. So maybe I'll do that in the future. I see this blaster having some modding potential, so that's nice. But let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. I don't know why I'm standing. It just makes it harder to frame everything, so kind of apologize about that. Also some dingier lighting in my cottage. But yeah, like I mentioned, my vlog channel is full throttle again, so expect videos there soon. And if you're new to this channel, I post every single Saturday, so feel free to hit that subscribe button and come back for more. With all that said, it's time for me to go, so I hope you enjoyed, and as always, this was NerfBoyProductions, signing off.